Namaste and welcome to Sonali Joshi's Astro Jyoti Healing. In this video, we're going to see how the month of September is going to unfold for the sign Gemini. If you have Moon in Gemini, Ascendant in Gemini, Mithun Rashi or Mithun Lagna, this video is for you. Watch this video to know what will be the focus of month of September for you. Watch this video to know what are the days that are going to be very favorable to you. This video will also tell you the days on which you should take extra care while driving or operating machinery. If you are new to astrology, Gemini sign is about couple, pairing, communications, messaging, cousins, analysis as well as business related communications. It is ruled by planet Mercury. Mercury also governs seasons. It is also Karaka of our siblings, batchmates, teammates or cousins. Mercury is responsible for some of the disorders or health issues that are related to allergy, eczema, allergy-induced asthma, and some issues related to nervous system. The reason for mentioning all this is Mercury is going retrograde in this month. And when Mercury goes retrograde, it gives chance to everyone to pay back their karma related to the Karakatva of Mercury that is denoted in their horoscope. On a practical basis, normal day-to-day basis, people may forget their appointments. They may make some mistakes while writing or reading or analyzing. Or they may tend to overthink and overanalyze. And Mercury is your Rashi Lord, Ascendant Lord for Gemini natives. If you are watching this video and you have Virgo Moon or Virgo Ascendant, Mercury is also your Rashi Lord as well as Ascendant Lord. So certain things will apply to you as well. In the month of September, the focus of Gemini natives is going to be communications, family, kids' creativity, education, exams, and day-to-day tasks, routines, as well as certain karma related to health issues, your competition or your enemies or your maternal family. Gemini folks will also be concerned about inheritance, gains through insurance or money that is coming through other people. The money that is kind of unaccounted for. Gemini natives usually want support from a team member. It could be their mother, it could be somebody from their family, it could be their neighbor, but usually they enjoy doing anything when they have a company, friend or a sibling or a cousin with them. Because they love to chat, they love to discuss things, they love to analyze things, and to the extent they would love gossiping as well. When this Mercury goes retrograde, people will find that they are revisiting the similar conversations, meeting same friends, getting in touch with people who were not in touch with them for a long time. They will also notice that if they are communicating in a positive way, the returns will be more positive. Mercury usually changes its attitude depending on with whom Mercury is there in your horoscope as well as with transit. In this transit, Mercury is in its own sign Virgo and it is exalted. However, it gets retrograde and then the Mercury related issues can spring up. Until then, Mercury is with Venus. If you are a Gemini native and you find that people are not recognizing your work, people are not giving you due credit, or they are not listening to your advice, wait till the second half of this month and you will realize there are changes. People will value you, people will pay respect to you, and they will try to listen to what they are getting advised, and they will listen to what you are sharing with them. The movement of Jupiter into the sign of Capricorn will open new avenues for you related to some inheritance, earning some money. Maybe it could be your side hustle or a second job. But this movement of Jupiter will give you lot of success in terms of going deep into something, analyzing it, researching it, and giving benefit to others from that and taking a share of it. So continue your efforts in terms of communications, teamwork, and analyzing things. As this month progresses, you will get lot of fruits from it. You will also realize that you are making better teams. You are working with more responsible people, people who are more skillful as the time progresses. For Gemini folks, this is going to be good month in terms of investing in new opportunities. They could be in the stock market, they could be in the business, or they could be in getting gains from whatever businesses you have. Rahu and Ketu are transiting through the axis of 12th and 6th from your moon. So your mind can be occupied with things that are foreign, that are unconventional. You may want to experiment with futuristic technologies. You may want to invest into future technologies, new ideas, innovative ways of doing business, earning money. While you do that, take some precaution, be careful about whom you do partnership with, because it may happen that choosing a wrong partner, going with somebody who is not thinking about your benefit, can harm your chances. It is a good idea to work with somebody from the family, somebody who you know since long time, instead of finding someone new. People who are working in the creative fields, people who are into sports or sports related education, who are into technical teaching, all of them are going to find better avenues, new ways of getting more success. When Jupiter transits into Capricorn, there will be many avenues available. They might sound to be too commercial, and hence always make sure that you are not overdoing it. Jupiter will give you money, it will give you raise at work. You will find a job if you are looking for a job, but make sure you set up a routine related to meditation. If you believe in religious practices, chanting Vishnu Sahasranama will help. You can also do any puja of the deity, that is Kuladevat for you. Those of you who would like to do something else other than regular chanting or prarthana or any upasana, they can definitely invest some time in helping their teammates, donating to the cause of environmental benefits. This way, when Mercury goes retrograde or whenever Jupiter transits into your 8th house, it will minimize your losses, it will minimize sudden changes in your life. The planetary placement in the beginning of the month looks like this. The planetary placement at the end of the month looks like this. The nakshatras are also listed. If you see those charts, you know that your Rashi Lord is going to change signs. At the same time, Sun and Mars as well as Venus, they are also changing signs. Fortunately, all these changes will not be bad for you. Just remember, stay away from addictions or stay away from borrowing excessive loans for luxury. If you don't have a job, if you don't have enough money to take care of certain needs, you can always borrow. But keep track of one thing, that you are not borrowing for luxury. The favorable days for the Gemini natives are listed here. If you want to start anything new, or if you want to do something that is going to be long term, long run, do it in the beginning of the month. Before Jupiter goes into the sign Capricorn, try to do those things, try to start those systems. Leave that week of Jupiter transit. That means you don't do any change around 13th through 20th of this month. The days on which Gemini natives should be careful in dealing with operating machinery, driving, or any last minute changes are listed here. If you know somebody other than you who is a Gemini native, share this video with them. This video will give you a direction, give you guidance in terms of how to plan your month of September in advance. If you are born in the month of September, I wish you a very happy birthday. Namaste. Thank you. Shubhamastu.